Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 24th of June 2025. It's a special Murli on Mama's Day. And the first words are from Mama. She is reminding us of the roles of Baba and everyone else. The roles of the soul in the soul world. So is the soul awake? Let us check. It is only at this time of Confluence age that our Brahmin clan has this small little world. We are the grandchildren of the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul Shiva, the mouth-born children of Brahma and Saraswati. And Vishnu and Shankar are our uncles, and amongst ourselves, we are all brothers and sisters. This is our small world. There are no other relationships created beyond this in this Brahmin family. Our grandpapa is Shiva, a great authority. He's the seed of human world, and because he is the benefactor of the whole world, he is called Har Har Bholanath Shiv Mahadev. So Bholanath, the innocent Lord Shiva, who is the great deity. He is the remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness for this whole world. And we receive a huge right to happiness, peace, and purity from him. Both peace and happiness are based on purity. So look at the relationship we have with that Father now. How carefree and happy should we be? Now let us each one ask our heart, do I belong to him completely? We receive the sweetness of all relationships from him. And this is why it is said, you are mother and you are the father. We have to forge a complete relationship with God so that we receive the happiness of 21 births from him. And this is the success of our efforts. We should think that since the Father, the Supreme Soul, has come, let us claim our complete inheritance from him. It is a student's duty to make complete effort and claim a scholarship. So why should we not win this first number of lottery? And this is what it means to be threaded in the rosary of victory. Since the Father is not quibbling about giving you everything, why do those who are receiving it do this? God is the bestower. He is the Almighty, but the souls do not have the power to take from him. We may have feeling in our heart, why would I not want to claim the high status? However, Baba is making so much effort. Even then, Maya creates so many obstacles. Why? The kingdom of Maya is about to finish. And Maya has now taken away all our strength. And this is why God comes. All sweetness is merged in him. The Father comes and enables us to reach our stage of perfection. But even then, we children forget Baba. And so we will definitely fall. The Father is not to be blamed for this. It is our shortcoming, because all the happiness of golden and silver ages depends on our effort we make at this time. So why should we not make this complete effort and play our most elevated parts and claim our inheritance? We need to make an effort to go beyond happiness and sorrow. Not just happiness is needed at this time. We need to go beyond both. God comes at this time, at the end of the drama, punishes all souls, so that's the part of the karma, makes them pure and liberates them from their paths. This is God's task. And when we talk about punishment, it's through Dharamraj. It is God's task, which He comes and carries out and tells us at fixed time. And we souls have to play our parts again. So why should we not play our highest parts? Until souls become pure and clean, the world cannot be a place that gives happiness. This is why He makes us souls clean. First, the impurity has to be removed. Then, with the power of the souls, everything will change from being Tamopradhan to Satopradhan. It is referred to as going into the golden age. Then all the elements, etc., will go into the golden age state. First of all, the stage of the souls changes. Then on that basis, the world will change. The one who changes the souls, that is the one who purifies souls, is that authority. And this is why we have to check ourselves every day. Keep our charts of our accounts at night and see what has been accumulated. And if there is a greater loss, we have to be extra careful the next day. By paying attention to ourselves in this way, we will go into profit, and then we'll be able to reach our position. And then we will be able to feel the transformation in ourselves. This is how we will become deities. We have to create our deity sanskars now and go above the influence of the 5 vices. We have to check whether we have been liberated from these vices. And the questions to ask: is the anger that I had in me being removed? Are the vicious sanskars of greed and attachment changing? If they are changing and we are being liberated from them, then we can understand that we are changing. We have to look after ourselves according to our accounts of karma. Whatever I am doing under the influence of any vice, am I accumulating into my account of sin? I have to look after myself in this way. The Father's orders are remember me. So how long did I spend in remembrance? By keeping this chart, we will be cautious in the next day. And then we will be careful and our actions will follow and we won't commit any sin. And the meeting between Avyakt Dada, Baba and Shiv Baba and Mama, these are the words. Let us remind ourselves that it's the soul who is listening, who is completely separate from the role. So Baba says, by understanding the secret of my coming, you can also know yourself together with the position of the one who has come. You can also know your own position, that is, your status. If I want, I can enable destruction to take place in a second. But I do not do that because, according to the variety form film, whatever duties, parts are to be enacted by everyone, they will definitely play them in that way. Only Avyak, the God, who knows the eternal laws, can come and give us recognition of these eternal laws. The eternal play of the whole world takes place on this stage, and it takes time for the play to be enacted practically. And if I finish the play of so many years in just a second, then what would remain of the play? Whatever difficulties are to be seen or tolerated have to repeat in the same way according to the complicated secret. This is the complicated repetition which our lovely Radhe, you and I are happy to witness. So Baba is witnessing this complicated play, the drama. The variety drama or test has to be given to all parts. So we are all receiving the test. The one who is making this play move, if he wants, he can drop this drama in a second, then start anew. But he doesn't do that. And he has to do everything in an ordinary way. He is the incorporeal almighty authority himself. And is here in the corporeal form, but in an ordinary dress. This is the amazing game of the maze. And the one who knows it, it is Jani Jananhar, the one who knows everything in this drama. And this path, we have to tolerate whatever has to be tolerated. He keeps the key to grant visions in his hand. And if he wishes to give vision to a wealthy devotee, he can bring all his wealth to the yagya and surrender it. But God is the wealthiest of the wealthy. But he is making his beggar children into princes and princesses. So he's giving them the chance to make the effort. So this is why only after we have tolerated everything, because to tolerate everything is a godly and divine virtue which has happiness merged into it. And even while tolerating everything, we celebrate so much pleasure. This is the entertaining knowledge, and only such yogis who are free from any temptation can attain permanent happiness. And the time for the exams have now come close. And we have to prepare for these exams in advance and continue to move along in that practice. We sit in remembrance, but until now the brightness of light has not reached Baba's world. And when everyone is present in that form of light, then the brightness of their yoga will come to his world, and only then will the full light enter each one. The praise of the Shaktis will emerge at that time. The Shaktis have to be ready with the power of conducting yoga and playing the Murli with their mouths. With their stable and divine godly drishti, we have to take each one beyond, and with our sweet words Give them recognition of who they are and who our Father is, how God is revealed through Brahma, who finishes the devil world at this time, at the end, and takes us to our original land, our home, the deity world. With each one stage remains as stable as the flame of lump, we will then be able to catch the subtle inspiration and accomplish our task fully. The more we remain continuously engaged in this stage, we will be touched by the subtle inspiration. And Baba says, look at my form. Can the children not see my form of how I come from the great element, enter this one and talk to you? All of these visions are granted through me because I am the main root of everything. Look, the light of this knowledge is sparkling in the middle of the elements. You children should simply think, oh, the one whom the whole world is calling out to, God, that Almighty Authority Himself, has personally come to this yagya and to us children. By sitting in His lap of coolness, the heart becomes peaceful. If those who are the creation meet their Creator, why should they leave Him and go to His creation? Once we have recognized the highest of the highest authority, the one whom is the master of all powers, from whom all powers emerge, and it then becomes impossible to leave that lap. Only when we have the recognition of the Creator can we then understand who this one is. What a powerful Murli. And we receive the blessing of being filled with all alaukic attainments of the Confluence age and constantly swing in the swing of supersensuous joy. Om Shanti.